Hello students, this tutorial is meant to show you exactly how the Student Housing Gateway is going to function when you are registering for a main campus room. So once you get to the Student Housing Gateway, you're going to click on the link, I am a residential student and would like to log on. It will then be brought to this screen where you will type in your LancerNet ID and password and hit continue at the bottom of the screen in order to log into the Student Housing Gateway. Once you're logged in, you will be brought to this screen. There are two links on the left-hand side of the screen. One is Change Your Meal Plan, and the second is Housing Registration Information. You're going to want to click on the second link there, Housing Registration Information. Once you click on that link, there will be a drop-down titled Housing Registration Information. Go ahead and click on that link, and that will bring you in to begin the registration process. This is the welcome screen for housing registration. You will want to click on the button at the bottom of the screen here called Main Campus Housing Registration. This will bring you to this screen. Step one is we're just showing you the terms that you're going to register for. So you're going to be registering for both fall and spring semester. There's nothing you need to do there under step one. For step two is where you're going to select your roommates. So you're going to click on the green plus button here at the bottom of the screen to begin the roommate pull-in process and to pull in your roommates. If you're a student that's attempting to register for a single room in South Ruffner, you're obviously not going to be pulling in roommates, so you can go to the next step in the process. Next, I'm going to show you how you pull in roommates. So like I said, you're going to push the green plus button to bring down the drop down to search for a roommate. Next, you're going to type in the student's RMS ID number. Once you type in their RMS ID number and click search, you are going to bring up that student's name. And it'll say found and the name of the student. If that's the student you're trying to pull in, then go ahead and type in their PIN number. If that's not the correct student, that means you mistyped the RMS ID number and you're going to want to hit cancel and start the process again. If this is your correct roommate that you're trying to pull in, go ahead and type in their roommate PIN number. And then you're going to hit the select button to pull in that roommate. Once you hit the select button, your roommate's name will appear here. If you realize that's not the correct person and you didn't mean to pull them in, you can click this red X button here. If that is the correct roommate, then you leave them remaining there. If you need to pull in additional roommates, you would hit the green plus button to pull in additional roommates. Once you've selected all of your roommates, what you're going to do is click the next step button. And this will bring you to this screen here to search for an available room. There are instructions at the top of the screen to guide you through this process. At the bottom of the screen, you will notice there are available rooms by building. What you're going to want to do is click on the building that you're searching for an available room. If you do not see a building listed that you are interested in living in, that means there is no rooms available in that building for you. And you would need to look at another building that is listed here. Once you pick the building that you want to search for an available room, you will see the results show up on the right-hand side of the screen. You can review the list of rooms that are available, and once you decide on the room that you want to register for, you're going to click on this lock button on the far right hand of the screen, and that will begin the registration process for the room. So if you're ready to do that, you go ahead and you click that yellow lock button, and that will bring you to this screen. You'll notice at the top of the screen there's a red timer. Once you lock a room for registration, it will be held for you for 4 minutes to complete the registration process. That is more than enough time to complete the remaining pieces of the registration process, so there is no need for you as a student to rush through this process. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to place you and your roommate into bed spaces within the room. It does not matter which bed space you place each resident because it is all within the same room. So there will be a drop down and you can put both you and your roommate into the room. You're signing up for a triple room, there would obviously be a C bed space there. This is a sample for registering for a double room. If you're sure that this is still the room that you want, and that these are the bed spaces you and your roommate will be assigned to, you can click the next step at the bottom. If you now realize that this is not the room you meant to register for, you can hit the release lock button here to go back to the table and search for another room. But if you are sure that this is the spaces you want, go ahead and click the next step button at the bottom of the screen. Now you will select the meal plan that you and your roommate want for next year. So there will be drop downs here to select the meal plan. And once you select the meal plan you want, you'll click on the select button to choose it. And then once you do that, you'll see that their meal plan will be listed here. If you feel like you made a mistake on which meal plan you wanted for them, you can click the X button and select another meal plan. If you are sure that these are the meal plans that you want, you can click Finish at the bottom of the screen. This Finish button will complete the registration process. So be sure that the room you're signing up for and the meal plans that you signed up for are the correct ones before you click Finish. Once you click Finish, you will get a confirmation message that will let you know that you've completed the registration process. Both you and your roommate will receive a confirmation email from the RCL office letting you know the room you've signed up for and your meal plan. If you have any additional questions about your assignment, you can email housing@longwood.edu or you can call 434-395-2080.